Hey everybody, welcome back to Website Wednesday. Every Wednesday I review one of your websites. I tell you everything that I think is wrong with it, everything that I think needs to improve. And when you improve on your website, you get more leads, you get more business. So it's really important. If you want to, for me to review your website, just go to businessmadesimple.com/website. Go to businessmadesimple.com/website. You will enter your domain name. I do this every Wednesday, so every year you have 52 chances to win. You can also, if you're looking at this on a computer, just hold up your camera to that barcode. A little link will pop up. You click the link, and within 5 seconds, you are entered to win. If you do win, I actually send you a box of popcorn and a box of goodies so that you can sit down, eat some popcorn, and watch me review your website. We've made a lot of people a lot of money. I would love to make you a lot of money. Just enter your domain at businessmadesimple.com/website. All of this, by the way, is brought to you by Business Made Simple. That is my online platform where I have on-demand courses, plus I have 10 or 11 on-demand courses that take the mystery out of running your business. But also, I do live coaching every single month at businessmadesimple.com, so make sure you sign up today. All right, today's website, we're looking at Rise Up Balloons. Rise Up Balloons is kind of like a florist, except they sell balloons, right? They sell all kinds of balloons. You wouldn't know that here. Rise Up Balloons, you know, I always talk about having a lot of white space, a lot of easy to read stuff. I almost never find a website where they've gone too far. And here they've gone too far. So you've got nothing up here in the dominant real estate that tells me really what you do. The name of the company is Rise Up Balloons, so I can infer maybe you sell balloons. And then you've got a slideshow of images here. It looks like, you know, it's so hard to see images are really important, but it's very hard to see what is actually in this image. And then I've got request a balloon quote and book a yard greeting. So that information feels like left field. A balloon quote, I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what a yard greeting is. Then we've got some really small text here. Now, I'm excited about this website because as soon as I saw it and as soon as I realized what you did, I realized there is enormous potential to make you a lot more money. But first, let's go through all that's wrong with the website. And if this isn't your website, you're going to learn a lot just by watching because you're probably making some of the same mistakes. Header needs a controlling idea. I say this almost every time I do a Website Wednesday. The controlling idea is the main thing that you want customers to remember. So it's got to be something like balloons make a party fun, or everybody loves balloons, or balloons are better than flowers, or whatever. There's a controlling idea, and I've got to get that up here. What I've got here is just a really pretty drawing, but then the name of the company, Rise Up Balloons. I think you're missing out on a lot of opportunity. You're also missing out on opportunity because you've got no call to action. There's no cash register on this website. There's no way for you to give me money. So imagine that I go to a retail store and I get everything that I want, and I go up to where I think the cash register is going to be, and it's not there. And then I walk around, I can't find it. I can't find anybody to help me because there's no chat thing here. I just put the stuff down and I walk out. I go to a different store that has a cash register. Your direct calls to action are your cash registers. You need at least 2 of them in the top of the website. The text on these buttons is way too elusive. I can't even read them on my computer screen. You've got a bunch of text here, and one seems just as important as the other. And the text doesn't even really make me want to click that text. You need, again, a value stack. I say this almost every Website Wednesday. You need to give me 3 reasons I should do business with you. 3 reasons I'm going to get a great return on my investment. I'll show you that when I show you the website that we created for you. So not only that, I would stay away from slideshows. These are slideshows. These images change so that you can see yard greetings and different balloon bouquets. But what we know about the eye is that when it starts sliding, it actually makes you uncomfortable. You don't have time to read the text if there's any text on there. You don't have time to process the information because the slideshow is moving at its own pace rather than the pace that I want it to move. I would much rather have looping video behind fixed text. Looping video behind fixed text. So you've got dynamic looping video, but then giant text that says, everybody loves balloons. And then the looping video of all sorts of fun stuff, exciting stuff happening because of balloons. You deliver fun and excitement. That's what you do at Rise Up Balloons. It's a great business. I think you should show it in some looping video instead of slideshow text. Use images to help me imagine what I'd use your products for. Spend some money on photography. I'm just going to say this. I don't think the photography here is very good. You need to actually hire a photographer. You need to create some yard greetings in a very beautiful house with some grass that's not dead. And you need to actually get in close to it. A professional photographer, it's worth the money. It's going to cost you about $250 to have somebody do it, maybe $500 at the most, but you really want professional photography. You need a strong call to action here. Again, we've got no cash register right here. You've got, request a quote and yard greeting, but that's just too little to get me to move to action. I think you also need a simple plan. 1, 2, 3. How do I order balloons? Give me the baby steps that I need to take in order to have a balloon bouquet in my front yard. So that's your website. Let's look at what it should look like. We had Emily, our designer, create a new website for you based on my feedback. I think she did a terrific job. Before I show you that though, if you want me to review your website, if you want my feedback, just hold your camera up to the computer screen and click the link that pops up. Enter your domain name and you are entered to win. I do this 52 times a year, so you got a great chance of winning. If you're on your phone right now, just go to businessmadesimple.com/website and enter your domain name. I would love to choose your website. You also get a physical box in the mail, some popcorn and some goodies, and a PDF of your new website so that you can go to a designer and have them laid out on the cheap. It'll start making you more money immediately. So here's our old website for Rise Up Balloons. Let's look at the new one. Man, Emily did a fantastic job. Look how much better it looks. Not only that, but I can imagine the reasons I would buy balloons. If I'm planning a wedding, I didn't even think about balloons at my wedding. You've got a great picture of it. Valentine's Day, boy, my wife Betsy's gonna love heart-shaped balloons for Valentine's Day. Birthday parties, Mother's Day, all that kind of stuff, it's all right there. So let's actually take a closer look at each section of the new website and see why we think it's gonna perform so much better for you. All right, clear call to action. There are cash registers everywhere. Remember, order balloons, order balloons, order balloons, order balloons. What do I want you to do? Where's this relationship going? It's going to you ordering balloons, and I've already told you twice that's what I want you to do. Those are cash registers, and you want them all over your website. Not only that, let's pretend that this is a looping video image of all these people having fun with balloons in the background. That shows me a climactic scene of what my story will look like if I do business with you. Just the looping images are inviting people into a great story. We've got a header that passes the grunt test. What's the grunt test? Well, the grunt test is if I were to hand a laptop to a caveman with very primitive language skills, and they opened up that laptop and they looked at this part of the website, could they answer 3 questions very, very quickly, literally in under 5 seconds? What do you offer? How will it make my life better? What do I need to do to buy it? What do you offer? Balloons. Super obvious. How will it make my life better? Well, balloons mean you're fun. Balloons mean you're thoughtful. Balloons mean the world to people. Plus all these smiley, happy people. You're going to make my life better in a bunch. You're going to make me fun. You're going to make me look thoughtful. And you're going to make me really honor somebody. Plus, we've got all these people having a great time. You've shown me very quickly how you're going to make my life better. But my goodness, what do I need to do to buy it? You've already shown me twice. I need to order balloons. So what do you offer? How will it make my life better? And what do I need to do to buy it? Those 3 questions all in the header of your website. Emily did a fantastic job. Value stack that adds value. We talk about this in almost every Website Wednesday because it's such a fantastic tool and you really need a value stack. A value stack is when you stack value on top of whatever it is you're selling. You're selling balloons, but you're also selling a brightened mood. The fact that you can honor the occasion, and you're selling the fact that I can make them smile. All of these words are free, but they increase the perceived value of the balloons. So if balloons are $50, I'm going to pay 50 more to brighten the mood, and 50 more to honor the occasion, and 50 more to make them smile. My goodness, for $50, I'm getting a $200 value. We added the perceived value only using words in the value stack. All right, let's look at this next section. Help the customer see their need and imagine the solution with specific product offerings. So we've got Mother's Day, Valentine's Day, birthday party, Father's Day, graduation, wedding, congratulations, new baby, New Year's. Really what you want to do here, Rise Up Balloons, and I'm not sure what your dominant revenue streams are. They may be yard greetings or whatever, but you just change these however you want, but you've got to show me what they are. Now, here's what I would do. This is very interesting. Your dominant revenue stream is here, birthday party, top right. Now, I just assumed that was your dominant revenue stream. It might not be. It might be graduation or something else. And then we're actually going to move backwards. We're going to go birthday party, graduation, congratulations, new baby, New Year's. That's where the I goes. So this is my dominant revenue stream, my second dominant revenue stream, my third, my fourth, my fifth, and then I don't care what you do with the rest. 6, 7, 8, 9. Father's Day, sadly, is the last. But you want to go down diagonally across the page, starting at the cactus for birthday party. You want to go down and over, and those are your dominant revenue streams. That's what the I does, and so we want to put the dominant revenue streams where the I actually goes. The other thing is, you're probably saying, wait, Don, why don't we just advertise Mother's Day on Mother's Day? Because you really want Mother's Day being advertised 6 months before Mother's Day. It takes 8 times for the human brain to see something before it starts metabolizing the information. So you want Mother's Day being talked, you want the idea of balloons for Mother's Day talked about months and months and months before you actually, Mother's Day hits. Otherwise, you haven't warmed up the skillet. You haven't, seeded the harvest. We want to be doing that early. So I don't care that Mother's Day is up here in December, right? That doesn't bother me. Now, I know that you're probably doing an enormous amount of business on Mother's Day and on Valentine's Day, probably an enormous amount of business around graduation time, but you need to seed those ideas that balloons are the way you want to go. Your other site wasn't really doing that. Help the customers see their need and imagine the solution with specific product offerings. Then we've got a plan down here. Bringing the balloons is easy. Now, again, I really love the word easy. I used it on the last website Wednesday. Because why? People don't want to have to work very hard to get the job done. And so when you use the word easy, you say you're not going to have to work very hard to get the job done. You're going to make them smile, you're going to honor them, and it's going to be super easy. 1, choose your balloons. 2, pick up or we deliver, if you do that. 3, you're going to make their day. So how do I make their day? Just choose my balloons, and I go pick them up. Then watch my cash register. Now I want you to see something later, how many cash registers there are on this website. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's a 12th one down under the fold that I showed you a second ago. 12 cash registers. What cash registers really are, another way to look at them, is they're hooks in the pond and you're fishing. We've got 12 hooks in the pond. We have much, much greater chance of catching a fish when we have 12 hooks in the pond. This is your website before we reviewed it on Website Wednesday. This is your website after we reviewed it on Website Wednesday. Rise Up Balloons. We're going to send you this as a PDF. Just take it to a designer. We did this pretty quickly, but you can take it to a designer, customize it, put everything else that you think we've forgotten in there. This website is going to make you way more money. I promise you. Okay, thanks, Rise Up Balloons. I wish you the best. It's a fantastic business. You deliver joy for a living. That's got to feel really great. I am obsessed. I want you to do more business, and I know that this website is going to help you do more business. If you would like for me to review your website, just literally hold your camera up to this QR code on the screen. A little button will pop up. You click that button, and under 5 seconds, you've entered your domain name, or right around 5 seconds. If you're actually watching this on your phone, just go to businessmadesimple.com/website, businessmadesimple.com/website. Enter your domain name. We choose 52 winners every year. I can't wait to be back with you next week. I hope I'm reviewing your website next week. There's a good chance I will. Just go to businessmadesimple.com/website. We will do anything we can to help you win. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next week.